So we're headed to Baltra, which is one of the islands on Galapagos, and it's where you can land and access the main island called Cruz. And so we're flying from SFO, San Francisco International, and it's gonna be about a 22-hour flight in total, plus a lot of layovers. And so welcome to the first segment of very, 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 very long flight. What just happened?
Spilled coffee on myself.
And our flight is delayed how long?
2.5 hours.
God damn!
Le informamos al pasajero del vuelo 1027.
So we're currently in the ferry. We went to the area where we took a little taxi to go into the main ferry that we're on right now. We all took Dramamine, so we passed out for about almost 3 hours, I think. But yeah, excited to show you guys what it's like there. Now back on the main island of Santa Cruz from our visit to Isabela Island, and oh my gosh, Isabela Island was so cool and pristine and beautiful. I've never been in such a secluded area before, but you can definitely tell that the town is a very small town. Basically almost no noise at nighttime, so it's really easy to go to sleep, and there's just so much biodiversity there. I don't think I've ever seen so many turtles in my life in such a short period of time. But yes, definitely saw so many sea turtles and tortoises just eating cacti, just doing their thing. I'd say one of the coolest parts about being there is that my friend took us to this mangrove area where there's water, and it's kind of like a secluded pond, I guess you'd say, that connects to the ocean, which is bordered with the mangroves. And so we're able to enjoy that area, and we saw some penguins swim with us, a school of fish, and there is this mom and pup sea lion, and the pup went into the water and actually swam with us a little bit, or like swam next to us, and that's such a cool experience. I've never been near so many sea lions in my whole life, and they're so friendly. But yeah, since it's getting kind of noisy here, we're gonna go enjoy some areas on the main island. But yeah, I can't wait to show you there. So today is our last day, unfortunately. It's so sad to leave this beautiful island, but before we leave, I wanted to share some of the really cool information that I learned while being here for a week. Yesterday we had the chance to go to Charles Darwin's Research Center, and there our tour guide was sharing all this information about tortoises. So if you didn't know, the Galapagos Islands is named after the turtles that had a saddleback shell, and when the people first arrived onto the island, they saw these turtles and they thought of the word galloping. So if you think about the word galloping and translating that into Spanish, that's why the island is called that. We learned that there are 3 different famous tortoises. There's one that we got to see that was preserved. His name was Lonesome George, and what was so unique about him was that he was the last species on his island. And when they brought him to the research center, they were trying to have him, you know, get it on with all the different species of ladies, but unfortunately he was unable to produce actual babies. When he passed away, they did an autopsy and they found out since he wasn't using, you know, his thing for a very long time, it probably just stopped working. The island works really hard to conserve their species of animals and plants. My friend, she is part of the research to help conserve these species. A lot of the time, since people colonized this area, they introduced a lot of invasive species of plants and animals like cats and dogs and goats, and they would really just eat all of the natural habitat that the native species would need. And so it's really cool that there are people out there who are really interested in the conservation efforts because it's super important to our future. But yes, with that, I hope you enjoyed our trip to the Galapagos. I have to hop off now, but I'll see you next time. Bye. We're headed to Baltra, which
is the Baltra. Like, comment, subscribe.
Okay.
Have you seen one that big, Anna?
Oh my god. I don't know.
That might be the biggest.